All right, this is Toy Box Podcast. This is going to be our 2017 in review episode. I'm Mazintotoro, and this evening I'm joined by Bran.
Hey everybody, it's Bran, and this was the year of the Diet Coke.
Counterpunch.
Hi, I'm Counterpunch, and I hope you all having a good day.
Scorponok.
I need to go have one of what he's having, please.
And after an absence, the hero returns, Soundwave.
What you talking about, Willis?
All right, let's go and get into our kind of top three of 2017. We have a few shared on each other's lists, and we have a few, of course, that are unique to each of us. What the hell?
I actually like the diversity. The diversity is really good.
Toy diversity is a good thing.
What are we doing?
Yes.
Should we explain to our loyal listeners what exactly it is we're doing here?
Talking about toys.
Talking about toys.
Well, we're going to just reflect on 2017 and what were our favorites. Just our top three favorites. Favorite vehicle or playset. Favorite toy from before 2017 but picked up in 2017. Missed toy from 2017 that we want in 2018. And then also our most wanted for 2018. So reflect on the past
MAGA,
and
baby.
the near future.
MAGA, baby. MAGA.
Yeah. All right. So
2017.
that is a way to reflect on 2017. I would agree with that part.
All right, Maz. Well, what do you got then?
All right. Well, the big one would definitely be from the Diaclone's revision series, Big Power GV. Just this big monstrosity that...
Big powered.
Oh, he is beautiful.
Big shit.
Yes, he is a big shit. And he just transforms in so many other forms, too. And yeah, this guy has just been on my end table that I've just been kind of playing with nonstop. It is easy just to pick him up, reassemble him in just other ridiculous configurations, and I want more parts just to do more with. Also, let's see, number 2 I would say would be Figma Hentai Common. I've always been very fond of this manga. It's always fun to assault people with images from it.
Oh, yeah, you have.
It's a favorite hobby of mine, yes. So it's nice to get a physical representation of him on my shelf. So him and One Punch Man are hanging out as abnormal superheroes. So I think they kind of get each
There's
other.
nothing abnormal about pulling your underwear up over your shoulders, teabagging people in the chin.
Isn't that
Don't
great?
forget the spandex.
What's abnormal about that?
Justice.
Justice from the
Oh,
nutsack.
It's all about the justice.
Burning justice.
Well, I hope it's not burning.
Get some penicillin to help that justice out.
Yeah.
He eats that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Just justice and hot blood. So I love it. And then I do have a pure Transformer on my list with Mastermind Creations Tyrantron. This is their take on Megatron. So IDW Megatron's probably been my favorite version of Megatron. And this definitely evokes the spirit of him. He's also just a very emotive figure. And the posability is just kind of perfectly functional, but you can totally recreate so many poses straight from the comic. I just need a table for him to flip. Then he'd be perfect.
Go Shapeways.
Yes, Shapeways.
Just build a little table.
uh,
Just make one. And then paint it.
Yeah, make it out of Legos.
Yeah!
Have Bran do it.
Yeah.
Legos, you say?
Somebody said Legos?
Lego man.
all right, so that's my top 3. Who wants to go next?
Might as well just go in order.
All right, so I'll go next. My list is interesting. So, I picked, for the first one, Titan's Return Overlord. And I guess you can include Takara. Takara is better than the Hasbro version, but I included him because we haven't really seen a figure since G1, and IDW Overlord really hit a soft spot for me. I really like him, so just
so hit that
you know,
soft
thankfully
spot,
came
pulled
out.
it out, played with it.
Yeah, I actually opened it.
And then it made it hard.
Yep. I really hope that. I really wish they came out with a third-party headset, but you know what? I think I'm actually gonna buy a Takara version of it just to keep that one in box. But yeah, that was one. The other, just purely because of the controversy and all the interesting stuff that came out of the Power of the Primes, MAGA Jazz, and the hilarity of people just trying to find problems with anything.
Yep, that sums it up.
So yeah, MAGA. So what I really do wish it would be some third party would make a hat for him. That'd be great.
Yes.
That would be
I really do
awesome.
want that.
I would need another one though, because I'm keeping mine sealed up.
Yeah, me too. I keep passing off buying another one just because money's tight right now. But I think I'm gonna get another one just so I can open up, just in case I can get a hat. So you can hang
I
out
wonder
there.
I wonder if the hat for the Lego Trump minifigure would fit.
I
Probably
fucking
almost-
want that, man. I still gotta order that. I want that.
Well, Action Figure Therapy has them. I just recently had an order from them, and they were great to work with. So,
Good to know, because I've got to order that. Well, at least one for my father-in-law, because he loves Trump, so he would get a kick out of that figure.
Wasn't there official description of that minifigure? Stupid idiot with red hat or something like that.
stupid lying idiot with stupid red hat.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Stupid
That's
lying
what it
idiot.
was.
That's a
That's the
promotion.
same line
If you
that-
take a picture of one in dog shit, they'll send you 2 free figures.
All right.
It's a very subtle figure, guys. Remember.
Just put his hand on the Lego, then you can wash it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Number three.
My number 3. Yeah. I've been talking about this guy for months now. Masterpiece Sunstreaker. So I've been really looking forward to it. He's like one of my top 3 favorite robots, just in Transformers lore in general. And
Damn bot.
I've got pretty much every Sunstreaker that exists except for the Diaclone. So really happy to get this figure. He will be a figure that I open as well. And really excited to get him in that Hadouken pose.
Yeah, I was
Very
impressed they could
rarity
do.
from you. You can open it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. When am I supposed to get it, Matt?
Well, wasn't I supposed to get the thing from Scorponok and then send it up to you?
The
Okay.
FOC Grimlock.
Right on. Okay. Well, I am patiently waiting.
Well, I made sure you had the pristine box. Mine has a teeny
Thanks.
tiny little crease on a corner, so I made sure to take that one.
Thank you.
Watching out for you, man. Watching out.
One love.
MAGA, baby, MAGA.
Moxes.
All right, well, my top 3 from the year, I just stuck with Titan's Return because I was waiting for this series, and it made my heart melt just seeing all the figures that came out of it. So
That's so
there was
sweet,
plenty
Scorp.
to choose from. Oh, there was. But my favorites, honestly, were Overlord, of course. I mean, he is king. I just really wished we got a Mega and Giga to stick in the chest, but I've got Galvatron and Scorponok's heads in the chest, so I'm happy with that. And I bought 4 of them because Amazon decided to drop the price to $3 or something like that it was. So I jumped on and bought extras because I'm a sucker. So I will say that. Yes, I have 4. I've opened 2. I've got one that's in complete robot mode with Scorponok and Galvatron in chest, and I have one in separate modes, plane and tank, and the others are still in box.
Well, we got a new Tim.
No,
Nice.
not quite. I don't go the $200 a figure fucking route. I'm sorry, mate. I'm on a budget. So,
So have you done
But,
the power up
yeah.
mode from the comic yet?
no, I haven't been able to. What was posted from Kirby and you guys the other day, I've got it saved. I haven't been able to play with it yet to do that. But yeah, I need to do that real soon so I can at least try and see what that looks like. But my other second choice would be Six Shot, of course. I'm better sucker for him. So I had to buy multiples of those too. Yeah, sue me. Go kiss my ass. And I just... I'm waiting for Great Shot, man. Great Shot's got to come out in, what was it, I think fucking March. And I'm going to have that one too. And I'll be done with my Six Shots. And Misfire, I mean, that's just beautiful pink. Yeah, Triptychon. I mean, there's too many. Times Return gave me a lot of what I wanted.
Nice.
Yeah, just didn't give me exactly what I wanted with a Scorponok, you fuckhead. You gave me a cock tease. It's like my wife licking the tip on my birthday when she said she was going to give me a blowjob, and that doesn't count. So you give me a head for Scorponok, but you don't give me a fucking body to put it on.
But they gave
How
pretty good
descriptive.
head, though.
Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy, I didn't vote for Scorponok.
Oh, you can kiss my ass. I fucking voted. Come on. Who wanted another Triptychon? We just got fucking platinum. Really? Kiss
Yep.
my ass on that bullshit.
I voted for Triptychon.
I voted for Triptychon.
I voted
Yeah.
for Triptychon.
You part of the problem. You part of the fucking problem.
And then I didn't buy
That was the
Triptychon.
logo for the. That was the logo for the chat room for quite a while. Was the Triptychon
Yeah,
voting
yeah.
poster?
Oh, I know it was, and I fully disagreed. I have no
Change it
problem.
to a
That's why we
dinosaur.
get along. We can disagree, but get along, mate.
Right.
I even really wanted to vote. I wanted to vote for Omega Supreme, but I knew he wasn't gonna win.
Yeah, I want MFT's Omega. Fuck that bullshit. That's looking pretty above a day. So, Peter,
Yeah.
Top
What's
three.
up?
top three.
Is it my turn? Oh, I thought. Did Bran have to go? Did we skip Bran?
I think we skipped Bran, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, Bran.
All right. My top three. I'm gonna be there with Maz on the Big Power GV from Takara,
Hell yeah.
and I also have to blame Maz for getting me into
Yes, this is true also.
Big powered.
goddamn Diaclone crap.
Isn't it great?
Dire battles.
I'm actually going to get my mech fan toys, the little knockoff die battles actually like tomorrow. So I'll finally actually have the technical first one like months later. So Big Powered was my first one. So I went all in, and I went all in hard.
See, so went big on
I
your
mean,
first one. That's
All in
impressive.
hard.
That's
So-
what she said.
That is
My question is, is the Mech Fan Toys, is that a knockoff or is it a legit third party version?
it's a clone basically.
It's a knockoff.
It's a clone.
So it's a knockoff.
Yeah. But like,
Okay.
you know, I've got a handful of the little power armors that they've knocked off, and you know, the quality's really good. So I have high hopes that it's going to be all right. I actually have a second one coming. I got two of them. So there's going to be all kinds of fun combinations coming up here in the next week or so. Yeah, but no, Big Powered is, I mean, it's weird. Like the price is like $30 or $40 more than like the Cosmo Maneuver set. And the scale is it's like 3 times the toy. Like I don't understand their pricing. It's ridiculous, but expensive but worth it. So definitely a big recommendation there. My number 2, I think I put down Masterpiece Megatron. I can't believe nobody else is saying, but you know, Takara's Masterpiece Megatron isn't on the list. It's amazing. It's like the single most complicated Hasbro Takara Transformer yet. Does both modes beautifully. You can even put in like the battle damage chest, so you know, fighting Prime, and it can transform with it, and it hides, and the whole nine.
My
Just
only
don't scrape
problem
it.
is, isn't that the like third MP Megatron?
It's the second one, and the first
Second,
one was
okay.
The
like,
first one's bad.
yeah, the first one's pretty bad.
So
Like
the
I
first
have,
one had.
yeah,
That's what
it was
everyone keeps
designed
telling me. I
for
want the gold edition of the first one, but everyone keeps telling me
Ew.
don't fucking buy it.
No,
I
don't
heard
buy
the gold
it.
edition's even worse.
Well, if you
That's
get
what
it,
everyone
don't
keeps
transform.
telling me. Don't do it.
But no, the recent MP Megs, MP36, that's where it's at, and it scales in with all the
Yeah.
other MPs.
I
too, so
agree. MP36 is pretty badass.
I love it. And my last one is Unique Toys Perukil, or their masterpiece, The Last Night Lockdown. It's so pretty. Oh, the car mode is gorgeous. It basically turns inside out to form the robot, which is spot on to the screen representation that we just never got in a toy. And like looking at it, like even though you just transformed them, you're like, I don't understand how this turned into that. Like the transformation is just so good. I'm a huge fan of that figure, and I actually have him displayed. He comes with his little hook hand that Lockdown usually gets. And I actually have him able, he hooks the top of a shelf, and he's able to scale off to the side, just kind of like how it climbed up in that like smoke tower or whatever it was in the movie. So, thinking outside the box for display options right there.
Cool.
Nice. Very cool.
All right, that's it for me. Who's next?
That's it for you? Well, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
next.
Do it.
So, my top three is going to start with a non-transformer. But I had the opportunity to go to San Diego at one point during the year, not during Comic-Con or anything, but I go down there to visit some friends. And there's a lot of cool comic book shops in San Diego, as one would think, being home of SDCC and whatnot. But I went to one, and I had jumped on it at first, but the soul of Chogokin Voltron. Chogokin!
That looks so pretty.
Chogokin Voltron is beautiful, and probably I don't know if I have any toy that's going to top it. To be honest with you, it's just it's solid. It's so pretty. When I took the lions out, even their claws are articulated. Combining it into Voltron was smooth and effortless, and it just each leg and arm slid into the black line like butter, and it was just beautiful. Chogokin. But that's definitely my top toy of 2017, if not the top toy of the 40 years I've been walking this beautiful earth. MAGA. Toy. My number two toy. I'm glad you like that, CP. I'm glad you like that. I'm going to go ahead and agree with two people. Maz has got MMC's Tyrantron on his list. Necro did too, but Necro couldn't make it tonight. But I think he's, Maz already said all there is to say about him. He's posable. He looks great. All the different accessories that come with him. He looks just like he does in IDW Comics. And you can, with all the different accessories, you can pose him from the time he was a construction grunt all the way until he turns into Megatron. So, and I don't think there's many toys that look better than MMC's Tyrantron. And then, lastly, admittedly, I jumped onto the Die Battles bandwagon and got the Cosmos Maneuver set.
That's such a
I
cool
gotta
set.
say, that is really, really cool. Yeah, I like the colors on him. He was actually a little smaller than I thought he would be, but just the playability of those sets, and it's now making me look forward to the other sets, the Space Maneuver, not the Space Maneuver, but the whatever the red and blue one is, and then of course big power. But that's it for me.
All right, I'd like to go ahead and cover Necro's list. So he had Fans
Do it.
Toys, Terminus Giganticus, so their take on Omega Supreme. I think everyone has drooled over this toy. I know I couldn't justify it for
Yeah,
myself.
good choice. Good choice. I'm glad somebody mentioned that.
Yeah,
I got
it's a
mine.
very nice toy.
Yeah.
I've
Very
had
nice
some
story.
late nights looking at those pictures alone.
Giggity.
Kiggity.
All right, and Necro is also a fan of Mastermind Creations' Tyrantron. Titans Returns Triptychon, also a popular choice. And for a runner-up, I imagine this hurt him a lot to put her as a runner-up. But yeah, the Hot Toys, Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn. Because Necro's quite the fan of Harley. And yeah, that's an amazing-looking figure, too.
Yeah, he is a Harley fan, isn't he? And not the type you ride. Or I guess she would be the type you ride. Whatever.
Oh, I'd ride her.
We know.
Yeah, best part of that
Secret.
movie. Alright, so favorite vehicle or playset? So Big Power GV wins again on this list for me. He has multiple vehicles, he turns into an awesome base. He just wins at everything in my book.
So I picked something really different, and well, I love it, but it just happened to be the only thing that is a playset. But doesn't, despite the fact that it's the only thing, I love it to bits, and it's like the coolest thing ever. And it was a gift from Maz. And okay, so what is Power Rangers in Japan called?
Super Sentai.
Super
Power
Sentai.
Ranger.
Okay, yeah. So this is something that's like Kayaba, but it's not Kayaba. But you put it together like Kayaba. And it's like a whole bunch of train sets, and 4 of them combine into one, 5 of them combine in the other. And then there's like a few others that are just like weapons and stuff. And so all of them combine into one. And I've got them all in the combine mode. And it's so cool. Like, I have so much fun just fiddling around with it. And Maz gave this to me for Christmas, knowing that, like, I love trains. And I really want Raiden, but, you know, I'm not going to be spending $1,000. So he sent this to me, and I love it. So
Nice.
thank you,
How
Maz.
do you pronounce that again?
Power Ranger.
Tokuger? Is that what happened?
Tokuger.
I'm pretty sure it's Tokuger.
Tokuger.
Super Sentai. Super Sentai.
Super
Yes,
Sentai.
Saban is skipping. But yeah, Saban skipped over this because one of the gimmicks on the show is the Rangers could kind of take each other's different power sets, and they would change into their color all the time. So the leader liked to change into pink a lot, and I think that was the entire reason that Saban skipped over the show.
They didn't want to confuse those gender roles, did they?
No, they did not. But no, he had no problem being in a pink outfit. He seemed to like it a lot, actually.
Everybody's
What
got
I-
to cross this once in a while.
I really want to put stickers on these. I just haven't really had the time, and they're very delicate. The other thing that's really cool is each train is its own color, and all of them can connect to them in one form or another. Not that well, but I really like this huge ass train.
Have you put him in boner mode yet?
If you got the train, I got the tunnel.
It's basically the sword. Yeah, that, for a second there, that went over my head until I thought about it. No, I have not put in the big dick mode, but all you have to really do is just shove the sword in this one peg in the middle body part, and it just looks like he's got a dick.
God damn, that's what she said.
Exactly.
But no, I
take
just
that
got him.
sword right in that one part.
There is one more that I need. I am very determined to find it. It's another weapon. And I just want to have him all decked out in all these weapons. He looks badass.
How many weapons do you need? You know they only have 3 holes.
No, there's a... I'm not even going to touch that one.
That's what she said. Stickman.
No, we'll just let Trump tweet about it later.
So anyways, yeah, that's mine.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Brandon.
Playset for me. Gee, I wonder. It's probably gonna be that Big Power GV. Yeah, it's got a base mode. It's got a mode for everything. It's awesome. Go buy one, everybody. Just do it.
So, Bran, are you getting?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of.
Are you getting the leg set that's coming out?
Yes, I am. Because you can make a really big truck, and it has cannons, or you can go full on boner train mode if you want.
Boner train mode me. If I had it, that's what I'd be doing.
You know, that's the thing about these
You want a boner train.
Diaclone reboots. I mean, there's endless playability with them. And that's why Cosmos Maneuvers on my list. I'll just go ahead and spit that one out there right now since we're on the big powered trip again. Awesome. They're awesome.
Awesome.
Rumble.
Do you think they're going to make a Diaclone Raiden?
No.
Was Raiden a part of the original Diaclone?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raiden and Devastator
be
were the first two combiners in Diaclone.
I would totally be down for a Raiden of this.
I would be down for any type of raid, really, because I can't
Yeah,
afford
me too.
$1,500 for an original.
Yeah, same here.
So if I'm
I
eventually
actually
going to
passed
jump
one
on this wagon of Diaclone, but all you guys are on, do I need to start saving these goddamn power suits from MFT then? So eventually I'm going to buy these goddamn Cosmo and Big Power.
No. Just send them to me. You're fine.
Hey, Maz, how many do you have now?
Oh, the little guys?
Yeah, little guys.
Shit. Give me a minute, I'll go count. You guys keep talking for a second. Or no, I'll come back to that. I'll cover Necros. So you have the Extreme Sets Control Pop-Up Center, which is the interior of the Autobot Arc. He's had a lot of his pictures this year with that, and that's been a beautiful thing to look at. So that was pretty cool.
I really like his pictures with that in the background. It's really cool. Really well done. Props to
Yeah,
you,
it makes my cardboard setup look pretty cheap.
Man, your cardboard setup looks really good too, man.
No, I know, but yeah, Necro, that place that he's got, that makes for a good diorama for those pictures, for sure.
All right.
Somebody feed the poor dog.
Right?
Yeah, poor dog whimpering.
Sorry, Steph's letting go, Boomer.
Boomer is very emotive.
Yes.
That's
He's
the
saying
word
hello.
of 2017, emotive.
Oh, I thought it was problematic.
MAGA, baby, MAGA.
Part of my soul dies every time that's said.
Hey, that was 2017. This is 2018, and we're going to make this podcast great again. Don't worry about it.
Paga.
Make the podcast great again. I'm going to make some fucking hats.
Mag.
Mappa.
Ampiga. MAGA, baby, MAGA. Well,
All right.
anyway.
Okay, so favorite toy
Baz,
that
what
you
was
guys...
your favorite toy from...
Yes, from
My bad, I stepped all over you. Go
2017, or from before 2017 that was picked up in 2017. God, I can't fucking talk. Fucking MAGA shit kills my brain.
That's great.
Let me try that again. All right, favorite toy from before 2017 but picked up in 2017. So I got my first Soul of Chogokin experience this year too with Minerva X Chelin Noir. This is a funky version of Minerva.
Kid.
It feels so good in hand, doesn't it?
Yeah, that thing is beautiful. I don't have one, but I've seen your pictures, and she is gorgeous.
But yeah, I mean, just in hand, it's just this cold, rigid metal, and it like warms in your hand until it's just as warm as you are. It is so weird.
Yes.
Feels very
yes.
intimate.
Well, that depends on how long you hold it, Naz. That all depends on how long you hold it. But yeah,
I hold Minerva a lot, so.
Yeah, I've been looking for a Minerva X because I want to start my Ready Player One altar, if you will. But yeah, that Minerva X you got, she's a nice one. She's a looker, man. She's a looker.
Giggity.
Yeah, so for those not in the know, Minerva X is essentially a female Mazinger Z. And then there's this side story manga called Mazinger Angels, which is weird because Mazinger's not around at all. But anyway, Minerva
Well,
X...
Charlie wasn't really around in his show, so...
Minerva was only there like one episode, and that was it.
Right, I mean, he just talked through an intercom, so... Wow, did I just age myself? Sorry.
Yeah, so that all.
Well, it's very similar to that. You have this team of females who are going to solve crimes and save the world with their beautiful, busty robots.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, Minerva X has a powered-up mode in there that's similar to Shalyn from Devilman. And in the last half of the series, she uses a prototype version called a Shalyn Noir. So this is representing that. But yeah, she is just this beautiful, shiny, sexy thing. Love it. And I'm now sold on Chogokin totally.
Chogokin!
So Counterpunch, what beautiful neon piece did you get?
Yeah. Mine's a no-brainer. No-brainer. So I got G1 Thunderclash for my birthday.
Oh yeah.
That one just... I got a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of good stuff in 2017, but yeah, he takes the cake. He is... Thank you, Thunderclash, for starting off my love for the Turbo Masters.
That's awesome, dude. That's an awesome get.
And he is fully complete. It's awesome.
So fucking sweet. Almost makes me want to be a bot fan.
Too bad.
Well, you could join in with Skyquake and the Predators and still get on the hot pink action.
Oh yeah, you can get the one Obliterator. He's got a really awesome base mode, but he's like pretty expensive. Fully complete with all the missiles. I already got that one guy.
Well, yeah, like Pyro is one of them. Or Pyro. Pyro's one of them. Yeah, you can't
I
get
thought
him.
Pyro's an Autobot. Pyro's an Autobot.
Right, but he's one of those Obliterator. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
And then you got Iron Fist. He's a Tracheon. I think there's a Decepticon Tracheon. But the Predators look really good, Scorponok. You'd like them too.
All right, well, maybe I'll have to get in that line.
G2, G2, G2.
Well, I love the G2 Dreadwing. That's what I'm into.
Yeah,
That
I think
is
the
fun.
Predators would be a
Dreadwing.
natural extension of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's a nice set you have too there, Scorponok, with the Dreadwing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's mine.
All right, well, I guess it's on to me. Yeah, my biggest pickup from this year was definitely the G1 Scorponok. Thank you, Groot. He hooked me up with pretty much all the pieces, the main body, the head, and I just went ahead and bought the pieces that it was missing. And that was definitely something sacred to me. That's why I always go by the name Scorponok. So very happy to finally have that into my collection and to my satisfaction. So definitely top number one. It's going to be number one for probably a decade to come.
It's a great figure.
That's awesome.
It's a great figure.
Yep, very happy with it. And other than that, other big pickups this year was definitely having the Horicons complete G1s. Yeah, I definitely had some great pickups this year. I mean, I got everything I pretty much wanted, minus a few things. But yeah, definitely a great fucking year, and got some great pickups. And like I said, Scorponok complete was definitely the highlight of anything you could ask for.
Nice. Brad, did you have anything?
I do. It's a 2-in-1, a 2-for-1 special. One of them's not really a toy. You guys, as soon as I tell you what I describe it as, you're probably going to guess. But they are both now my centerpieces of my entire collection. The first one being the Japanese animated Lucky Draw Deluxe Optimus Prime in gold, because nothing's better than gold.
So shiny.
And
So
he
pretty.
came, Counterpunch, you're gonna cry, but he came mint in box, and I opened that son bitch without a hesitation.
I'm like crying on the inside.
The boxes for those are completely opaque, though. You can't see the figure, if I'm correct, right?
No, it's a white box, and then it's just a clamshell blister inside that's taped.
Right, but you have to open the box to see the figure.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the use of a lucky draw if you can't see it? I agree.
Exactly.
Open that.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's just a white box, and I can just tell you whatever's in it. I want to be in it.
Right. Exactly.
And then the second centerpiece of my collection is the Radiant from Dark of the Moon autographed Leonard Nimoy Sentinel Prime card, 1 of 45. It's actually numbered 19 of 45. It's so nice.
Awesome.
They're just pretty.
Hey, it's your picture.
It is exactly my
That's his profile picture. That's funny.
because there's not better. And for display purposes, I of course use my Lego building skills, the massive skills that they are, to build a little stand for the hard case, and then I put a Creo Galvatron and Sentinel Prime up there as a little homage. I'd love to get a Creo Spock, but oh well. I think the only Creo Spocks that are out there are the new one, and that just don't count.
Is Mega Bloks
Very cool.
doing a Spock? Or have they done
Is
one
who?
already? Or,
Oh, the Mega Bloks one?
Yeah.
Those? I don't know. Maybe. If they do, I'll pick one up. 'Cause
or
Gil-
Mega
Gil-
Constructs now, I
Leonard
guess.
Nimoy loves. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did Spock in some little set. I'm not sure if he's going to
Well,
get
here
a
about
individual pack like some of them are, but
here in about 5 minutes, I'll hit the eBay's up and we'll find out.
Nice.
So yeah, so those are my pre-1917 beautifulnesses.
Really, all the way back from 1917, they got to be worth a fortune.
Or 2017. Shut up.
I got you. You know, I was thinking about this category, and I just couldn't make up my mind. And in the notes, I put my masterpiece Delta Magnus that I actually got for Christmas. And I also picked up DX9's Splinter or Wreck-Gar because he was on sale. And I was so lucky to be able to have gotten so many figures this year because I was able to go to the Transformers convention in Reston, Virginia. Met a lot of cool people, which is kind of off topic, but picked up a ton of figures there. Like I said earlier, I went to San Diego, toured all the comic book shops there, got a ton of stuff. I got so much stuff from San Diego that I had a separate suitcase that was as large as was allowable to check onto a United Airlines flight, and it was packed full. I couldn't fit another T-shirt on it from my trip to San Diego. But now that I'm thinking about it, the best toy that I got in 2017 was made prior to 2017. I got at a local toy swap meet. I think it was in April, but I got an original mint inbox unused sticker sheet G1 Jetfire.
Nice.
So yeah, it's all white, not yellowed at all. I mean, he's open, so now I have him open in my collection, in my display cabinet. But that's probably my favorite. And I was thinking about it when CPU started talking about the G1 Thunderclash. I had to think about it a little bit more, and definitely I'll have to say that the Jetfire, because it's so hard to find one of those that's not only in the box but doesn't have the none of the stickers are used. It's not yellowed. I think he's got the metal hinges that start to flake, but none of that is happening. So that's definitely my favorite toy from prior to 2017.
very cool.
So next category.
Yes.
This toy from 2017 you want in 2018. What do you think, man?
I want the Soul of Chogokin Dankuga renewal. Dankuga is a bot that's always been very close to my heart. Helped me out through a very dark time in my life. And So my Soul of Chogokin cherry's been popped, and now I want more of them.
I
Chogokin.
agree. Chogokin. Chogokin.
So, my choice is, I don't know. I had to think about this for a bit, and I don't know. I kind of really underappreciated what Masterpiece is trying to do with Beast Wars. I really do like Beast Wars, but for the longest time, I grew up with the toys as a kid. I had a lot of them, and so being older, I kind of didn't want them. I didn't want to get them again. I didn't really like the Beast Wars toys all that much. But I don't know. I kind of finished watching the show again, and after seeing MP Dinobot, I was just like, nah. I really need to give these guys a try. So I really, for my pick is MP Optimus Primal. I after looking at it again, it's really nice, and I think I'm gonna start investing in the Beast Wars Masterpiece line.
So do you want them in show colors or toy colors?
I would like show colors.
Good choice.
Yeah, I had it as a toy, but no, I like the character designs in the show more than the toys.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I really like
Beast
the
Wars.
Dinobot.
Beast Wars was the Transformers show that got me back into Transformers when it first came out. From going from being a kid watching G1 or G2 stuff and then just not watching anything for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden this awesome CGI animated thing comes on called Beast Wars. But I totally agree that I loved the characters and the way they looked in the cartoon, but the toys were just a different story. And I've never been able to bring myself to like any of the Beast Wars toys.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that Masterpiece has really been like, okay, we've seen Dinobot. I think they're doing Megatron now. I think that really opens. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was just
yeah.
a bag of goat.
Yes. I think it really opens the door to possibilities here. Like, obviously with Cheetor, we're really going to see a Tigertron, and I am going to buy that because Tigertron's my boy. I'm really excited to see if they're going to do an Inferno or a Scorponok or, even a Waspinator would be cool.
How about a rat trap?
eh,
Queen.
yeah.
Meh.
A Tarantulas would be really cool, though. Like, there's
They
a
got
lot
it.
of stuff there's a lot of figures that they can do, and I'm really excited for this line, and I think this year, this is why 2018 is just like, okay, I'm invested now. You got me, Takara. You got me.
Nice. So that silence should probably be edited out.
It will be. Silence is edited out automatically. It's awesome. So,
Awesome.
Bran, what are you looking forward to from the past?
From this last year, Terminus Giganticus, Fans Toys, Omega Supreme, that Necro. I think Necro's the only one who's got them. For Christmas, the wife pre-ordered me the Sentinel version, the blue version. So
So
paid
cool.
for and just waiting for that son bitch to get here from who knows where. Rumor has it it's out in communist China and it's making its way over. So
Communist China.
hopefully I'll be looking forward to that too.
Nice.
Alright, well, the only thing I'm waiting for 2018 is last Scorponok.
There's a reasonable chance we get them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
keep promising them and the Horicons, but that's like just sucking the tip and not giving the whole head.
Well, they can only do one Titan a year.
Yeah, I know, that's just a little tease, and I'm sorry that we've had 2 bots this time for a con, and it's only Scorponok.
Oh, we've
Well,
had
you're going to Titan
two
next year. It's just
spots
Predaking.
on.
But, Scorponok, was there anything you
We
missed
had-
from the last year that you want?
Nothing from the last year, honestly. I mean, that's why I even wrote on the list. I mean, I've got everything I wanted from the last year.
Fair enough.
So, Soundwave, what are you looking forward to from the past?
I'm going to have to say, I mean, if we're considering things that were made just last year, I'm going to have to agree with Brent. like I think I have in the past with the one of the third-party Omega Supremes. I don't know if I've really made up my mind, but I did get to see Terminus Giganticus at the Transformers convention and lay hands on him, and he's nice. So he was just a little bit more than I wanted to pay for something because I had a lot more things on my list when I was there. So, and this year was a pretty expensive year, and I'm still looking to get big powered, but these $300 bots, they're going to have to wait in line for a little bit. So we'll see, but I'll have to stick with one of those Omega Supremes for sure. I might even check out the YJ. See.
Oh, the Weijing, yeah, that one. I'm probably gonna get two of them because that thing just looks so good. The different modes that it has, and it scales with the Diaclone.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh no, not the Weijing. What am I thinking? No. I'm thinking of Huge Dragon. That's the one I'm gonna get two of.
No, but the YJ Omega Supreme, I mean, it looks pretty good too. So that's why when it comes time to drop the cash, I'm gonna have to take a look and see what I think about each one of those before I make up my mind.
Yeah, the Weijing is going to be my big G1 colored Omega purchase.
It's definitely nice for the price.
Yeah, $100. Hell yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm gonna have to ball on a budget during 2018. So
I hear you on that, brother. I hear you on that.
Tattoos to buy.
Oh yeah, just tattoos, eh?
Yep, just tattoos. Going in, my next appointment is March 3rd. Going in, get my Voltron sword on my forearm.
Nice. All right, so most wanted for 2018. I'm really looking forward to MechFans Toys Huge Dragon. That's their take on Omega Supreme. It's having a lot of Diaclone functionality, so I'm sold.
Any news on if it being they're doing the Sentinel Guardian version?
They've just shown the gray prototype so far, but man, if they do the Sentinel version, I might have to get a couple. That might be something I'd be willing to go for a little bit of troop building on.
Oh.
Infinite MFT, I'm buying.
That's the line where all the figures are like $20, right?
Yeah, pretty
exactly.
much.
That's awesome.
I'm guessing Huge Dragon's going to be in the maybe 60 to 80.
Yeah, I think somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Still, that's really reasonable for an Omega Supreme.
Oh, it looks so good too.
I'm gonna have to look at some of those prototype pictures.
It's got an alternate mode that it's basically a four-legged walking assault platform. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. With Diaclone cannons.
Yeah, if it includes the cannons too, that would be awesome.
I think it will.
Yeah, as long as it's...
We're showing prototype gray there.
It should be all right as long as it steers clear of any Luke Skywalkers in a snow speeder.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, those cannons are a fun piece. They also transform into arms also. So no, that would be a lot of fun. So, Bran, are you in agreement on that one, or are you looking forward to something else more?
Yeah, well, I've got the Terminus Giganticus Sentinel already coming from last year. But yeah, no, that Huge Dragon is right there on the top of my list. I'm stoked on that one.
All right, Counterpunch, what are you looking forward to?
I'm honestly torn. Sorry, Scorponok, I am really excited for Predaking, despite Scorponok technically being the next one in, but you know, I am very, very excited for Predaking. And then the other one, just because, again, I want to get invested in Beast Wars, and I really like the look of it, is a Masterpiece Dinobot. And I really can't choose between either or.
We got to choose Dinobot, because Predaking is kicking Scorponok out of the list. Just delaying Scorponok by another year.
Fuck yeah.
All right, purely for that reason, Dinobot goes up a tick.
All right, there we go. Because we feel for our buddy Scorponok in his pain, so...
Yeah, I'd be crying with you too, buddy.
one, he
You got a
better be.
G1. He's fine.
It's okay. He's got the headmaster.
He's fine for a while. He's got that one. He got a solo head. He's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jesus.
just make that weird looking Twinferno.
I've got the pieces. I've got it saved. I mean, yeah, add it to my list of shit I need to do, mate.
Are you done that swoop yet?
No, I'm not. I haven't progressed since fucking September on that son of a bitch.
I got a swoop I'm working on too, and I haven't worked on it for probably 6 months. I gave up on that son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, no comments. My wife is literally right next to me. I'm laying in bed now, and luckily she's literally 2 feet from me.
Hey, I have a Skyquake unfinished from probably summer also. I just need to paint his damn legs, and that's it. But no, just haven't got the time to finish the project. Or I got the time, I'm just too damn distracted.
Even when I have the time, you know what I want to do? Just drink and smoke a bowl.
I really want to get back into making those
American
custom
Great
robot
again?
heroes. No. Not this
Naka,
time.
make Canada great again. Eh.
No, back when Robot Heroes came out, I had a whole bunch, and I saw someone online that made a Jetfire out of a hot rod and some other pieces, parts of a Jazz, things like that. And I saw a few others, and then I was like, "Oh, I can do something like that. I've got some ideas." So I made a really bad Ratchet, I made a really bad Ironhide, and I made a really bad Megatron. Or no, I made a really bad Hound. And then they made those ones. And I was like, "Oh, fuck." So, and then I made a Perceptor, I made a Hoist, I made a Trailbreaker, and I made an Astro Train. And I had some ideas for others, but they're so hard to come by, those sets. They're like $15 a pop for 2 little guys.
Aftermarket's a bitch.
Yeah, not today's economy.
All right.
Yeah, if I
so
ever found more of those, I would definitely get back into making those customs.
you should do it. Just go for the Koro Q ones. That could be the spiritual successor.
What, like the Tiny Titans?
No, there's these little Koro Q style transformers. I have like 3 of
The
them.
Q Transformers?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're almost kind of like the little alt mode things that all the stores have. Just a big head, little body.
The sticker
Oh, I
set
like those.
online
They're
is
cool.
based on these.
Super
okay.
deformed, that's the word I'm looking for. Super deformed.
They cannot stand.
They
Their
can
heads are
stand, just they
weigh
can't.
too much. No, they can, man. You have to have it in like such a certain way, and if you have like the slightest wind, or
Oh, yeah, the alt
you
mode.
just like you turn. I had this one time where I turned on the lights and they literally all fell off my shelf.
Yeah, no, the alt modes absolutely will not stand. Their knees are too weak. But I think Maz is referring to the Q Transformers, and that's completely different.
There were honestly, no offense, Maz, there would be no point to doing that because there are so many cute Transformers.
True.
It'd just be like, why? Why am I doing that? Like, all 84 exists, a number of 85 cars at least.
Hell, Drift even has a release.
Oh, God. I'm better off, like, there was this one time, sort of get off on tangent, but there was this person at TFCon, and these are so cool, and I would buy them if they were worth, like, $2 instead of 18. But this person, if anybody knows what micro machines are, there was something in the 90s, and they're like these little dinky cars. Yeah, they're freaking awesome. So this
I
girl,
loved them.
like, glossed these things over and made them all solid, and then painted them in Autobot car colors, and they're really cool. They props to that person for making them. Really cool idea.
I would buy those. That would be cool.
I would buy them if they weren't like I said, $18 a piece.
Right.
I'd buy the whole set.
They can see like 8,
Yeah, I had a ton
9
of them
even,
when I
but
was a kid.
I'd go 10. I'd spend $100.
Going once, going twice.
I'll take the whole set for $100. Walks away.
All right, so Soundwave,
All
what are
right,
you
so
looking forward
Bran.
to this year?
Oh, is it me already? Am I that stoned?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I'm assuming our demographic is a bunch of 40-year-old men who want to listen to stoned drunk collectors.
So Kindred Spirits. So yeah.
Whatever sells.
Kindred Spirits. There we go. I just can't find the words. MAGA. It's dumb me down. God, my most wanted for 2018 was going to be the Flame Toys Drift. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the girl at the Transformers convention, man, she was hot. And Drift looked pretty good himself, but I found out recently that thing is just a statue. And I don't collect statues. I mean, granted, I do have the Hard Hero bust, but I'm not really into statues, so I am not in the market to be buying a $300 statue. So I'm going to go ahead and say that my most wanted for 2018 is going to be big power.
Yes.
Yeah, I did not know
I'll
the Flame
just leave
Toys
it at
Drift
that.
was a statue. I thought it was just an Action Master, but no articulation. That sucks.
Well, no. I guess if you want to say Action Master, because I'm pretty sure he's got articulation because they have him posed in different poses on the Flame Toys website, but he also comes with different faces, different hands, all this stuff, and that's kind of why I thought he was a regular Transformer, but he's not. At last I heard he did not transform, so I'm going to have to pass on him, even though he is a pretty looking robot. But I have MMC's Aero Alpha, which for now I like him a lot, so he could be my Drift. He could be my Huckleberry.
So you're seeing him as a Drift and not Wing?
Yeah. I mean, his face, that looks like Drift to me.
Yeah, I mean, they're really damn similar, so.
Right. I don't know. I just kind of look at the white ninja, and that's kind of all I see. So I like his swords and whatnot. So until I have something else, he's going to be my stand-in.
So if there's going to be a Drift live-action movie, you'd want to somehow retrocast Chris Farley?
Sure.
Just white ninjas, so.
Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd should be Drift.
Why Dan Aykroyd?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get that at all, dude.
I just love Dan Aykroyd.
I just love Dan Aykroyd. Hey, that's a good reason as any, so I'm down. Dan Aykroyd's a Chicago dude.
Or just because it'd be freaking hilarious, Norm Macdonald.
Sure.
There you
Norm
go.
Macdonald, anything I'm sold on, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And Drift would be just an asshole.
And that would be different. How?
Well, he wouldn't be like a soy boy, getting all sad.
Well, I rip on Drift, but I really do like Drift, so.
I really like Drift too. Not RID Drift or movie Drift. IDW Drift is cool.
Yeah, and that's who I'm referring to. There's not going to be any movie Drift in my collection. Oh wait, I take that back. I already have one. The kids gave it to me for Christmas after Age of Extinction. So no, not Christmas. It was for my birthday. So I have the Voyager, the helicopter Drift.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good mold.
He's not too bad. I like him, but I don't ever get rid of him. You know, if I'm gifted a figure, regardless of whether I like him or not, I keep him. You got to have some respect for the people that gift you stuff. So
Sure.
that's it for me.
All right. Well, that was a Toy Box Podcast 2017 in review with our Soul of Drunken. Right?
MAGA baby.
Don't forget Big Power.
Chogokin.
I was going for
Super
Chogokin.
Sentai.
Super
Super
Sentai.
Super Sentai!
Chogokin.
Power Ranger.
How the fuck do you say it?
Power.
Or friggin' Bildo.
Whoa, wait, what?
What?
One of
And on that note,
it was one of the names of one of the combined trains. Name's Bildo.
I think very confused.
Yeah, build.
Welcome to this
Oh, yes.
episode of Bad Translations.
Just I heard dildo, not build. Oh,
I heard dildo
We all
too.
heard dildo.
I'm pretty sure all our listeners heard dildo as well.
There's no dildo.